All right, Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 121. First game of the NLDS, Dodgers versus Phillies. Let's get it on. These Phillies have runners at second and first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. 1-0 pitch. And that one is a line drive trying to hit that gap, and that one will go all the way to the wall. In comes Alec Bohm. JT Realmuto will get to third. Ball gets away. And the Phillies will have themselves a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. 0-2 to Alex Call. Slow roller. And Alex Call will have himself a swinging bunt. That's the way to start an inning. Runner at first for the Dodgers to begin the top of the fifth. Baez connects, right center. Harrison Bader coming in with the diving catch. Alex Cole back to first. What a play by the Phillies center fielder, buddy. Harrison Bader. Pitch from Sanchez. He struck him out. Strike three. Wow, Ohtani got caught looking, beeping Tom. Runners at second and first for the Phillies. 2 on, 2 outs. Payoff pitch to Schwarber. Breaking pitch, he struck him out! That does it for the Phillies! Ohtani strands their runners at second and first. 2-out walk here in the top of the sixth. Tommy Edman up next. Tommy Edman line drive past the diving Bryson Stott over to right field. Freddie Freeman will get to second. Tommy Edman delivers on a 2-out base hit for the Dodgers. It's Freddie Freeman, the runner at second. Tommy Edman, the runner at first for the Dodgers. 2 away here in the top of the sixth. Kike Hernandez up next. Kike with a line drive. That's a fair ball down the left field line. In comes Freddie Freeman. Will they wave in Tommy Edman? Yes, they will. It's a 1-run game. Keektober comes through for the Dodgers here in the top of the sixth. Dodgers are back in it. Payoff pitch from Ohtani. Struck him out swinging. Ohtani with the punch out. 9 strikeouts. Baez with a base hit to left field. Leadoff single for the Dodgers to begin the top of the seventh. 1-1 pitch to Will Smith. Look out, Will Smith got hit. He just got grazed. As the runners still remain at second and first, but now with 2 outs. Can Teoscar clutch up? The 1-0 to Teo. Popped him up. High drive. Deep! This one's gone! Ball kept carried out! Teoscar with a 3-run shot! Dodgers take the lead here at the top of the seventh! Wow! Oh my goodness! 2-out magic here in the top of the seventh by Teoscar! Look at him! The 0-1 from Williams. Breaking pitch, and that one will be a base hit to right field. 2-out single as that one gets bobbled up! Bobble, and right. Carpenter ends up at second. Stretch Armstrong. And that is a base hit. Bobble will cost the Guardians a run here in the top of the first. Right, Tariq Skubal, left-handed pitcher for the Detroit Tigers. Puro small ball, E-Dog. All right, pitch inside, fouled back. I don't know. Did that break something? Jeez. What happened? Did it break a lens? Yeah, he broke a lens. Okay, at least we're seeing that. 1-2 pitch. Off the end of the bat, slow roller. Martinez will get himself a swinging bunt. Guardians with 2 on, no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. He-Man, Gabriel Arias, first pitch swinging. That one's bobbled by Skubal. Run coming in, play at the plate, he'll be out. Tariq Skubal, as of right now, throws him out. Stephen Voigt wants the replay. Call on the field was out at home. And they're calling him safe. Guardians tied up here in the bottom of the fourth. 1-2 from Skubal. Swing and a miss. 2-2 pitch. 10 punch-outs by Tariq Skubal. So both pitchers with good pitch counts. Riley Green with a high drive, trying to hit the gap, to the window, to the wall. Riley Green will pull up at second with a leadoff double for the Detroit Tigers. Perez to right, and that was off the glove of the first baseman Noel. Second baseman Rochill, throw to first, not in time. Tigers have him on the corners, nobody out. First pitch from Gaddis. McKinstry squares up, drops it to the right side. First baseman Noel will throw to first in time, and the Tigers will take the lead. Boodle squeeze. 2-1 Detroit. Having himself a Johnsonville better cheddar. And especially they got the home field advantage as well, as Tariq Schoolball is starting to deal. The Padres, you get the Cub offense versus the Padre bullpen. Oh, Tariq Schoolball just struck out the side. And the Tigers, 2 runners into scoring position with 1 out. Dingler broken bat, and what a catch by Rocchio! Playoff baseball, no breathers. BNS, I think you're right. Look at that hot shot up the middle. What a stop by shortstop Javi Baez. Throws out J-Ram. Ball gets away. J-Ram on his way to second. Keeps it pumping. Keeps it going. He'll end up at third. The Guardians with the tying run 90 feet away. Oh my goodness! What a start! 0-2. Slow roller back to the... Oh! J-Ram! Hung out to dry, will get tagged out for the Guardians! J-Ram, what were you thinking? Baez will make the catch! The Tigers survive! They take game 1, 2-1! Deciding game, game 3 of the wild card series between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Payoff pitch. That is driven to right! Deep! That one is going to be gone! Second deck! Jake Bowers with a big pinch hit home run for the Brewers. Here's Sal Frelick. Sal Frelick goes to right! This one's going to be gone! 2-0 Brewers here in the bottom of the 7th! Back-to-back Jacks! Devin Williams will be on the bump. He'll be asked to close it out and send the Brewers to the NLDS. Who's trying to get on? And he does! Check swing, no swing. And there's a line drive base hit to right field. Francisco Lindor will get to third. Brandon Nimmo with a base hit. 1 out single for the Mets. Runners on the corners for New York. Here's Pete Alonso, who's so overdue for the Mets. Here's the 3-1. Pete Alonso with a big high drive to right. This one's gone! 3-run shot. Pete Alonso finally comes through for the Mets here in the top of the 9th. I'm about to pass out. Oh my goodness! Holy moly, see what the Brewers do here in the bottom of the 9th. That is going to be, look at Lindor! Double play, the Mets have eliminated the Brewers in Milwaukee. The Mets will continue on. Game 3 is tomorrow. Might call that one as Parker Meadows goes deep to right. This one will be off the foul pole. Solo home run for the Tigers here in the top of the 6th. We'll be leading things out for the Astros. Base Victor Caratini gets hit for the 2nd time in this game. That's a jam shot to center field. That one will fall in front of Parker Meadows. Joby Suo pitch showing bunt. He drops it. They're going to first. And Jack McKinstry double pumps. Everybody safe for the Astros. Bases will be loaded with nobody out. 2-2 pitch. Singleton with a grounder. What a stop by Torkelson, who comes home. Rogers cannot come down with the ball. Tie game. First pitch to Altuve. Popped up. Coming in, right fielder Matt Vierling. Makes the catch. No, yes! Banya comes in to score. 1 pitch. That one gets away. The Tigers are going to tie this game up. And Andy Ibanez with the bases loaded and 2 outs in a 2-2 tied. Ibanez with the rep to left. This one's going to the window, to the wall. Detroit Tigers are going to clear the bases. Ibanez with the bases clearing triple. 5-2 Detroit. Grounder to second base. Colt Keith will make the play. And the Detroit Tigers have eliminated the Houston Astros in 2 games.